so I was just kind of reading through the skills, figuring out what I wanted to do. This is your character page, by the way. It has resistances, armor, shows your DPS, and apparently your stats are attack, precision, defense, vitality for the demon hunter. But they aren't customizable so far. Oh, by the way, similar to Diablo 2, all the monsters, when you fight them, the special monsters are always colored a little special color. This guy is colored yellow. If you guys look at the top, you guys can see his name is colored in yellow, and of course he has a weird glow. Killing those guys is always a little bit of an extra challenge. Those are like the little mini bosses. And this, I guess, is the details page that shows you guys all the stats and everything you need to know with your character. So that's definitely going to be important for all the number crunchers who want to max out their characters and make them the best possible. Now, I honestly can't wait for Blizzard to release all the acts for the beta. I'm under the impression they will, and we'll be able to play all, I think there's 4, maybe 5 acts. And when they do release them, of course, I will be, keeping you guys up to date with all the latest and greatest Diablo 3 content. But I also want to do a little special twist. As I understand it, Diablo 3 is, from Blizzard's mouth, they said that it is going to have a hardcore mode. And when I played Diablo 2, I was pretty exclusively a hardcore player. I played normal softcore as well, but I played mostly hardcore, and I actually had a 96 Barbarian on US West Ladder, so I was really proud of that. Never died, actually. I just stopped playing and he got deleted after 3 months. But I will be making like a hardcore diary or a journal or whatever, and I'll be uploading videos. So you guys will be able to keep up to date with my hardcore character, and one day I'm sure I'll die and then I'll make a video of my dead character. So that's what I want to do for videos for Diablo 3 when it comes out. I want to make a hardcore YouTube diary for you guys to follow. Maybe I'll make it like a PvP hardcore diary, and I'll specialize in PvP. Anyways, this is my new skill, Chakram, which is like some kind of flying ninja stars or something weird like that. You can fire a whole bunch of those. They do a good amount of damage. Not too shabby. And this stone apparently takes you back to the beginning of the dungeon, or outside the dungeon. So there we are. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump through and go to the next part in the video. Alright, here we are, guys. I'm afforded about a minute, and we're still looking for a way to the Cemetery of the Forsaken. I think that's the current plan. You guys can always tell what it is, what you need to do by looking on the right. And so here we are. I just busted through the gate, and I'm at the Cemetery of the Forsaken. So I thought I'd show you guys a little bit of a light show here with my shooting stars. And of course, grab the waypoint. And as you guys can see, that is a yellow monster or whatever, and I'm trying to shoot him, but the stupid things are in the way. So you can actually blow stuff up, like I said before, pretty interactive environment. And I decided to attack this guy, but then a whole bunch of purple things popped up out of the ground, and I almost died, so I had to use a potion there. Potions in this game, by the way, guys, are not the same as Diablo 2. They're actually very similar to World of Warcraft as well. Automatically heals you with a cooldown, rather than some kind of a heal over time that you could just spam. But yeah, I'm actually fighting this guy solo for some reason. Apparently, in chat, my teammates said here, so I guess they went into the dungeon already without me, and they left me to fight this guy by myself, but it's all good. I can actually take the heat. I can deal with it.
I feel better now.
I love how your character just talks to you from time to time. I feel better now. I can't use this yet. So here we are. My guys should be somewhere inside this defiled crypt. And right now we're looking for the crown of Skeleton King Leoric, because we gotta find the crown, like I said before, and we gotta chuck it on the guy's head and awaken him from the dead or something. So there's my barbarian. Oh, that's the monk, actually. My monk friend is still in the game. has a really cool attack. I don't know what he's doing, but whatever he's doing is awesome. And as I said before, guys, I am keeping the commentary as light as possible, because I just want you guys to be able to bask yourself in the atmosphere of Diablo 3, and I don't want to ruin it. I want you guys to experience the full breadth of this awesome game. You guys might be wondering what that yellow glow is above my head, and it's actually a shrine. In D2 you actually had shrines that you could activate, and it gave you like plus more damage, plus increased attack speed, or more health, or defense, or anything like that. I think this shrine actually gives you more defense, or take less damage from opponents, or something like that. There's actually something really interesting about this game that kind of separates it from D2 as well. The fact that items, when they drop on the ground, they are actually... Well, what the heck is this thing? Alright, so apparently there's like a boss here guarding the door that we have to kill. No problemo. And a new bow too, sweet. So I might actually put something new on here. Ooh, gives you more cold damage, so I guess it can freeze opponents if you attack with it. Anyways, alright, that's cool, I'll put that on. Items in this game, as I was referring to before, they actually drop, but they're not a free-for-all grab like they were in D2. They actually assign to the player, or a random player in the game. And at first when I heard about that, I was a little skeptical, because I liked how Diablo 2 kind of showed you the, how should I put this, the darkness and the scumminess of the most, you know, hated parts about real life, I guess you could say. Greed, corruption, selfishness. It really brought the worst out of everybody in Diablo 2. At first I was like, but that takes away the essence, the core essence of Diablo 2 if you start to have items that are pre-arranged and sorted, and it's not like a crazy like free-for-all grab system, first come first serve. But now that I've played it for a while, I think it is definitely better, and you play a video game to escape the harshness of reality, not to bask yourself in it. Anyways, at this point you actually get yourself a Hearthstone. I'm gonna call it a Hearthstone because I don't know what the actual name is, but it is essentially a Hearthstone. 1 hour cooldown or something like that. Teleports you back to home. And I guess we found the crown or whatever, so we're gonna go ahead and give it to this guy who lost his wife earlier because we killed his wife. And he's so grateful we killed his wife for him that he's gonna make us an awesome little crown here. He's repaired the old crown, I guess.
As you should. You will craft for me weapons with which to carry out my sacred duty.
Alright, so now we have the crown, and I guess our mission now is to go ahead and slap it on Leoric's head. This crafter can actually, I think he can make stuff for you too, but you have to train him up. So you actually need to have some stuff, and you guys can see I don't have enough stuff to train him yet. And I'll explore this a little bit more in a future video. So anyways, at this point, I think we're supposed to go find the Skeleton King. I think we have everything that we need to finish up the first part of the beta. I just used the waypoint right there to go ahead and teleport myself to the Cathedral Garden, because I think you're supposed to go into Cathedral level 1 and then level 2, level 3, level 4 to find the Skeleton King, but it's so much easier if you hit the waypoint, or if you use the banners, and then you can just jump it next to your party member. So that's what I went ahead and did, and it teleports you right next to one of your party members. And we're already in Cathedral level 2. Actually, a little interesting thing to note right now is we do have 2 barbarians and a monk and a demon hunter, so 3 melee characters in 1 range. Oh wow, that was cool. That was like a leap. I think barbarians still have leap in Diablo 3. I think they're essentially almost the same hero. More of the interactive environment right there. Luckily, interactive stuff doesn't hurt you. It only hurts monsters. So you guys might be wondering right now why I'm a female character. And no, it's not because I have some kind of a sexual identity crisis or anything like that. I actually just wanted to make a female demon hunter because I feel like ranged classes typically are female, and then the up close and personal classes they look cooler as melee. So I decided to make a female, yes. Maybe HD does have an identity crisis, I don't know. You guys might also notice my bow glows blue right now. That's because the bow I equipped earlier has like a cold effect. And so it glows blue and it freezes opponents when it hits them. Some of those opponents can block because they have a shield, which is a little annoying to deal with. So I thought I'd go ahead and open my skill tree up and see what other skills I can use here, because I was getting a little tired of using the same one over and over again. But I decided to stick with my bola shot. The bola shot, guys, I mean, some of these skills in these games just never get boring to use. I mean, you could just fire it all day long and you just get this little thrill inside you. It's so addicting to play. It's actually really fun. Oh, what is that? Die!
When we returned from our horrific defeat in Westmarch, my beloved king lost all pretense of sanity. He seethed with rage, spitting curses upon us as traitors. With great sorrow, I ran him through.
Alright guys, so let's go ahead and jump to the next part and see what happens there. Alright, welcome to Cathedral Level 3. So eventually you'll find a stairway that leads you down to the lower depths of the cathedral, and we run into a bunch of these summoners or whatever that are trying to lock this guy down, but we free him. He's punching fools with his fists, as if we needed another melee character.
Who are you?
You will know soon enough. Help me find my gear. I will reward you well. Tell me, what brought you to this infernal place?
We must kill the Skeleton King.
Then our aims align.
So at this point, I was kind of like, I bet you that's the Skeleton King, the guy that we just freed. As soon as we get him his gear, he becomes the Skeleton King and betrays us. I was expecting the plot twist, but Blizzard is smarter than I am. And it wasn't a plot twist. So he's actually a helpful guy or like a teammate or whatever.
To fight your way past Jondar. There is no reason we should hunt alone.
And we've got to go kill a guy called Jondar now. And there's more of the Fallen Star. The Fallen Star, by the way, I guess it crashes through the cathedral, goes all the way down to the bottom pit, and at the bottom of it is where the Skeleton King's body resides. So that's the gist of the game. Why can't we just jump through that hole? Why do we have to like walk through all these levels? I don't even know. Should be able to just like throw a rope down and climb down through that little pit. Man, these graphics are so good though. I mean, the physics engine is amazing in this game. You attack stuff and things are just blown away. The way the objects interact is very, very cool.
The will of a Templar is stronger.
Yes, we need him to bust through those little bones.
How could you succumb to this?
So here's Jondar. I guess he used to be a Templar and he betrayed. He used to be a good guy. He betrayed. All right, we can forgive you. Or not.
Never be forgiven.
Yeah, apparently this game definitely lacks mercy. That was actually kind of cool. When I didn't expect him to kill him and like slay his body. I thought we were gonna give him some forgiveness, but that was kind of cool. Alright, so here we are. We are now at Cathedral level 4, which in Diablo 2, I believe, is the lowest level of the Cathedral. This is where you would fight Andario. Whoa, did he just leap from the balcony down? I did not know you could do that. That was so cool. I'm like, oh, I want to be able to do that too. I have a skill that can actually do something like that. It's called Vault. Unfortunately, I don't think it's the same effect. It actually lets you kind of like blink forward, if you will. I don't know though, my character just seems so weak compared to like the barbarians. I feel like the Demon Hunter is definitely one of the lower DPS classes right now in the beta, and I'm sure it'll be fixed. Maybe it's just my bow though. Could just be really bad.
I am too low on discipline.
There you guys see my character's talking to herself. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump to the next part in this video. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. This is getting towards the end of the beta, and after you've explored the cathedral all the way down, you actually find a little hidden part that wasn't there in Diablo 2. It's called the Royal Crypts. And I guess this is where the Skeleton King Leoric is being held at.
Keep your distance.
And apparently we have a little bit of a cinema here.
May death bring peace from your madness, Leoric.
Traitors! Even in death, the armies of Conduras!
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and go on towards this is the last waypoint coming up here. We have to actually deal with a couple of monsters. And I think you're supposed to kill the pillars because that's what's spawning all the skeletons. It's funny because the first time I played the beta, I actually played it with my friend P-User, and we just went through it with 2 people, and it was so much harder than it was right now with 4, with all of us actually at a high level. But yeah, we're just blasting our way through everything. And I think this might be one of the last doors we have to go through. I actually don't know why I went backwards there. And there it is. That's the final waypoint and the end of the beta. Now remember guys, as I said before, this isn't the end of Act 1. Contrary to popular belief.
Malaise has fallen over the manor we now call home.
So you actually do have to accept to go into the scene.
Even with his brother Aiden off to become a warrior.
So here we are.
You will never defeat me!
By the way, guys, as I understand it, the max level is 13 in the beta right now, so just thought I'd let you guys know that, throw that out there. And here is the Skeleton King, chilling on his little altar. We're gonna slap the crown on his head, and he is going to wake up from the dead. Like somebody woke up on the wrong side of the bed today. Anyways, this guy was way hard when I fought him with just me and Pain User. We'll just have to see how we deal with him with 4 very high-level characters. I would imagine it's going to be a little easier. He's actually going for me, though. And I had to use a potion there because I was almost about to die. You guys can see my teammate's health on the left. Looks like we're dealing with him pretty well, though. And that little red mark on top of his head is actually the Hunter's mark for the Demon Hunter. It gives him plus 20% more damage. Not him, but it makes him take 20% more damage. Anyways, he's about to fall. And when he dies, some awesome gear drops down. As I said before, everyone gets assigned gear. And that is the end of the Diablo 2 beta. Alright guys, so I want to thank you guys all for tuning into this little special presentation I had for Diablo 3. Did I just call it Diablo 2 beta? I totally meant Diablo 3 beta. But yeah, awesome game guys. This game is wildly addicting to play, and I'm sure it was fun for you guys to watch as well. I want to thank you guys all for tuning in. I will be making videos for each character, and of course when the beta opens up, I will be doing videos for all of the entire game. I will be going through all acts, and when the game releases live, my plan is to make some hardcore videos. So that's the plan, guys. Thank you all for tuning in, and this is HD, signing out.